Every role informs my next role. I learn something every time. I don't think you ever stop learning. She is so passionate and so present when you work together. And no, God, I'm feeling the pressure all the time. It never ends. I think that's what keeps me on my toes.
Richard, what does Citadel mean to you at this stage in your career?
I'm always trying to keep learning and keep pushing myself. And I suppose Citadel is a kind of great challenge for me. To play two characters in the same body, to effectively double your role, is something I really wanted to explore and play with, and Citadel kind of gave me the opportunity to do that. I have to keep up with what is asked of me, and I want to be loyal to this storytelling and this kind of huge amount of talent and creatives that have put so much into this. So for me, it's a really beautiful evolution of the kind of different parts I've done to be doing something that's not only long format, but it takes a long time to shoot.
But Richard, you've been acting ever since when you were 11, if I'm not wrong. It's been a long while. Is it difficult to get surprised or challenged even today?
No, it's never difficult to get challenged and surprised. I think that, the older I get, the more work I do, the more I look for things I've not done or engaged in before. I've played, numerous lovers before in the past, numerous good guys. And you start to look for, okay, well, what could I learn from playing a bad guy? What could I learn from doing something in the comedy world, And that becomes something, every role informs my next role. I learn something every time. I don't think you ever stop learning.
Correct. Richard, the USP of Citadel seems to be this fascinating mix of action and heart. And it's a very tough sort of space to crack. How was that like for an actor, for you to sort of delve into a space like this? I mean, even GOT, for example, as much as big it was, it also had a lot of beating heart.
I think that's what makes Citadel brand new for me, is I've never seen anything that pushes the action element as much as it pushes the drama element, and not only that, but tries to incorporate them and entangle them together. I think we've worked hard at getting your heart racing in a huge action sequence, and to have your heart doing the same thing while we're watching a scene with two people sitting at a table, and that's really difficult to do. But I think that's what's so brilliant about having the Russos behind this. They're the ones who've been able to set this tone, this completely new feeling to a show. And as an actor, it's great for me because we get to have fun, we get to have action, we get to really push ourselves in a drama world. The show really kind of taps into everything and dials up each part as needed per episode.
Yeah. But I can imagine, Richard, it also helps to have a co-star like Priyanka, right, who's so crackling with her presence of mind that for a scene where two actors are sitting, it would be wonderful to watch.
Absolutely, she is so passionate and so present when you work together, and really inspiring. Actually, we love sparring together and pulling the best out of each other and kind of challenging each other. And I think that's much like the two characters do. They're always dancing together, and Priyanka's so wonderfully instinctual and engaged in everything she does that it makes it very easy for me as an actor to be able to look her in the eye and just respond and try and create something honest together.
Richard, it's been close to a decade since GOT came out, and it's a show and it's a character that fans still love a lot. If you can take me back in time and tell me, how was that phase like for you when the show was on? Was it euphoric, where you were getting sort of this global love?
I kind of tend not to think about the scale of it. I forget how big it is in many ways, but I think that just for me was a really exciting opportunity for me to engage in. I mean, that's 30 hours worth of television. As an actor, to take a character and play it over the course of 5 years, which I did in that, was a new thing for me. When you have that opportunity to play with something and then to take 6 months away from it, to watch it back, and then go back to the storytelling again. As an artist, that was a fascinating process for me to learn by seeing and learn through my own life experience of taking these breaks between the seasons and go,
Yeah.
what can I bring to the character next that's going to surprise an audience? What do they not see coming, or what elements do I need to really pull out of him?
Yeah. Is that how you're not never under pressure? I mean, does that sort of help you keep sane?
No, God, I'm feeling under pressure all the time. It never ends. I think that's what keeps me on my toes.
Yeah. Richard, thanks a lot for talking to me, and I'm truly looking forward to the show.
I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
you.